Body, speech, and mind held in perfect oneness. I send my heart along with the sound of the bell. May the hearers awaken from forgetfulness and transcend all anxiety and sorrow.
Ba nghiệp lắng thanh tịnh, gửi lòng theo tiếng chuông. Nguyện người nghe tỉnh thức, vượt thoát nẻo đau buồn.
Good evening, my dear brothers, sisters, friends. Today is the Friday, the 15th of July, 2016. According to our summer schedule, today is the last Friday of our session, and then we will have a summer break until August 19th. So on Friday the 19th, we'll come back. August 19th, we'll come back here. But during the weeks of summer break, you are welcome to come back to sit on your own if you wish to. And you also can make your trip to Westlock Meditation Center to enjoy the weather, the view, and the beauty, nature of Westlock Center. In our province, our city, the winter is longer than the summer. So every time when we have the summer, it's nice and warm. We love to come out and enjoy the weather outside. And understanding that's why we have break, so people can feel relaxed. Sometimes you want to come to Friday, but sometimes you have friends and family call you out for Friday, and you're in the between. So it's easier for you to make the strong decision. We have summer break, so you have time to enjoy the summertime. But I wish that you can make at least one trip to Westlock to enjoy the weather there and also the beautiful of the nature. When we are sitting meditation, and sometimes we feel uncomfortable, especially for those who first time to practice and for those who are very beginner. You will pain a lot, your back, your legs, and lot of people have problem with focusing. You wander your mind a lot. And the question is that all right? Am I doing right thing? And the answer is yes. If you are sitting meditation, you're still thinking a lot. And that is normal. And if you realize you are thinking too much, you are wandering your mind too much, that means you start to have mindfulness. You start to have awareness. Because in a normal day, usually, we always follow our wonder mind. We never realize what are we doing in the present moment. But when you are sitting meditation and you know that you are sitting meditation, but your mind is still running, that means you start to have mindfulness, to aware that you are running. You start to have calm. You start to have calmness. And then you can realize that your mind is not as stable, as solid, as calmness. Do not reject, do not give up. Continue to practice. It's like a baby. When a baby starts to walk, they cannot walk 10 steps at a time. Only 1 or 2 steps and then they fall. And that's not because the baby is sick or whatever, but because their legs still very weak and they still unable to balance themselves. And then the adults will come along at the back to hold the baby, to train the baby to walk. When we are receiving a new job, always we have 3 days or a week to train the new job. So same thing, when we are sitting down to meditate, or we start to walk slowly, that means we are training our mind. We are training our physical body to get used with this slowly habit. We train ourselves to become a very rushing habit. Now we retrain ourselves. We retrain the body, the mind to walk slowly, to enjoy the time. You never taste some of the food, and the first time you taste, you never dare to take the whole full of spoon. You take a little to taste it, to see how does it taste. If it's good, then you start to enjoy and start to eat it. Same thing, you can start meditation little at home first. Maybe 10 minutes, or 5 minutes, or 10 or 50 minutes first. And remember, meditation is not something related to religions. Meditation is a technique to help us to calm the mind, no matter what we believe. As a human, we want to be, relaxed. We want to feel more better, to go through the life, and especially the tough life. And meditation is very needed. The practicing is very needed. When you ready to walk outside in the winter time, of course we have to put on our socks. We cannot wear sandal or slippers. We have to put socks on. Make sure we wear warmth because we know outside is cold. If you walk outside and you look outside and the weather change, very clouded, it looks like it will be rain, then you will wear something so you can, be ready for the rain. If you look outside and you realize the weather is nice and warm, you will wear something that makes you feel comfortable, cool and relaxed. But no matter if it's a warm day or not, anywhere we go, we must bring a jacket with us. It's like myself. Even it's a very hot day, whenever I walk out the temple, I grab my tube to cover my head. So always, I don't use it, it's fine. But when I really need it, I have something to keep me warm. Practicing meditation or practicing Buddhism is the same. We understand the weather. The same as we understand the situations of ourselves in the present moment. Never underestimate anything. Anywhere we go, we must bring a jacket with us. Anywhere we go, we must bring mindfulness with us. Let's say we have a meeting at 1 o'clock with someone. We expect to see that person at 1 o'clock, but it's 1:30 already. He did not arrive. Then we cannot upset, but we understand things can happen like traffic, like car accident, like he may have sickness or whatever. So mindfulness helps us to adjust the temper instead of explode. Then we know the situations of many cases, so to make us feel relaxed and easier. Whether we angry or we happy, we still die the same. We still go through the day the same. But with mindfulness, help us to go through the day easier. Something hard to do, but if we only use the physical body, we are unable to make that successful. But if we sit down and we use the mind how to make this better, things will be better. It's like you are trying to releasing a whole bunch of strings. The more you rush, the more you're frustrated, the more you're tired. But if you're able to find the first string where to release, then you slowly can release that whole bunch of knob easily. Practicing Buddhism or mindfulness is the same. Anything that comes, don't just panic, explode, but slowly to take it first. Then you will see what to do. Let's say if we see someone's stroke, the more you panic, the more you're unable to help a stroke. But you calm down, you realize when you're in school, we take first aid. They teach us how to help a choking person or a stroke person. We have the whole drawer of medications. You know exactly all the medications that patient needs is already in the drawer. But now it's too many. The more you frustrated, the more you're unable to find them. But you can take out slowly and you can find it. So the practicing Buddhism meditation is to calm ourselves down. And then we can solve problems easier. We always have problems. Let's say you're unable to sit, cross your legs. What do you say? Oh, I have problem with my sitting. Sometimes just a sitting, cross your legs, we still can call it a problem. Then in this life, we have so many problems. You can see things clearly, and what you say, oh, I have problems with my seeing. I have problem with reading. I have problem with my eating. Then we already accept things small like that as a problem. Then remember, many things in this life we have to take time to train and to see it clearly in order to solve it. Before the ship can go out to the ocean, and the ship must build by a lot of good quality timbers. So make sure the ship is okay when they go out. As a practitioner, we also arrange for us many good conducts, like the morality, the virtue, the practice. If we have no practice, nothing can be happen. If you want to call things a problem, the small thing I just give you an example. Everything we call problems. Oh, I can do anything, but that's my problem. But with someone, that problem is very small. But to us, it's a major problem. I have problem with focusing. I have problem with my breathing, etc. Is that a real problem? No, it's not. But we still name it problem. That means sometimes we are not mindful enough. We can name things as a problem easily. And that means we can explode, we can get angry at something very simple. So things, better or not, it depends on how we look at them, how we accept them. About this afternoon, we have a very big rain, thunderstorm and big rain. But now you look outside, you cannot believe that we have a big rain earlier. The weather changed. At that moment, you look at it, you realize it's raining, it's thunderstorm. And now you realize exactly it's nice, clear, and sunny, and beautiful. So we understand what kind of weather to dress up. We understand, but no matter what, even how we dress, we still bring along with us a jacket. Even you ready, you understand when you go there, you will see many people. And you don't know what type of people. Sometimes you're ready for a very fun day. You're ready for that, but maybe that fun day can turn out. It's happened all the time. Like about more than a month ago, in Orlando, it's a very crowded club. In a minute, it turned into a very trashy area. Things can be changed. And then the situation is really problems. But now it's become a beautiful serving. There's a family, brothers. They have few sisters, but they do not like each other. Since they were young, and they always have, mini argument all the times. And that, becomes something, there's a block in the family, in the relationship. And one day, the parents call for a family holiday. And they were willing to buy the tickets for each other. They share to each other. And they sent me an email. And they share, Thay, we're so happy that this is the first time that the whole family can on vacation together. And I called them and I talked on the phone with them. And I said, when we reflect and we say we are already too old. The time that we depart from each other, never know. So let's have a good trip. So mindfulness will, like the sounds of the bell, to remind us. Sometimes we misunderstanding. We think we're still young. We think we always be like this all the time. But mindfulness will help us to see things will never stay the same. The better can change into worse. Then, of course, because of impermanence, the worse can become better. according to the practice. If you are meeting in a situation of, very uneasy to breathe, but with your sense of humor, you can release that kind of environment, that kind of energy. There was a man who came to visit me this afternoon, and he said, well, yesterday I watched a video from Dalai Lama, and I can't believe it. It's so funny. I think a deep practice like him, very major, very mature. A very famous teacher, a very deep teacher, he have a lot of sense of humor. That's good. And I said, not only him. A lot of people, the deeper they think about life, they understand life, they have a lot of sense of humor. And their words even is, funny. But if you take time to reflect, it gives you a lot of insight, a lot of thinking. Like one day, there is a young boy who come out, and he very cold, and because he just have a new hairstyle, they had to put on the hat, to keep him warm. And he said, no, I don't want to ruin off my hair. And there was a man sit beside him, damage your mind, damage your physical body is the most important. The hair you can fix. Sometimes we see tiny things as more major than something else. But mindfulness will help us to see. So the boat, the ship, we must have a good quality before they can cross the thundering waves. And when the ship come out to the ocean, they know there are many things. Danger. We live in this life. Of course, there are things that we need to face with. About in April, I have a chance to visit Korea, and I meet a lot of Vietnamese workers who came to Korea for working. And they sit with me and they share a lot of their problems about their language, about their new lifestyles, etc. And I said, things you share with me today happened exactly for all of us when we first came to Canada or United States. If those who first immigrated in Canada, not only Vietnamese, all of us who are sitting here and who first came to Canada, we have no English. We don't know anyone, and everything new to us. And we have to face the same thing, right? Or let's say if one day you go back to visit any country, when you step out, everything very new to you. When I first came to Tibet in the year 2002, and when I arrived, and then the tour guide would say, my dear guest, you've just came to this country and the weather will make you feel uncomfortable because of the climate. So I wish that you can come back to the hotel and take the rest for this whole afternoon. And I told her, why? It's still very early. I'm okay. I'm healthy. I want to go to visit. She just smiled at me. She didn't answer me. She didn't say anything else. But about 2 hours later, I am the first one who fainted in the group because I cannot breathe. I cannot breathe. And my head is very headache. I cannot eat. And, I totally collapsed. We only spent 5 days in Tibet. But myself only, I use 16 bottles of oxygen. Because I cannot breathe. So you see, first time when you step out, you don't see anything. But the longer you stay, the longer you experience. Same thing. Sometimes you just face it. Oh, it's okay. But you never know. Same thing. Mindfulness will help us to be aware of all the situations. And the practicing here is not allow us, always underestimate anything. But also doesn't mean, always protect. But we understand where we are going to. So the practicing here is to help us to see both things. Not to reject, not to protect, to step away from anything, but not to underestimate anything. Just be mindful where you are. And if things come, you just slowly take it. When you meditate, if you have pain on your legs, you know it. And what do? You slowly relax your legs. Move it out. And let it sit relaxed. You are allowed to do that. But all your actions, all your moving, along with mindfulness. I know that my legs start to numb. I'm relaxing it to make it feel more comfortable. You listen to your pain. You listen to your body. And also you sit like that and then your mind starts to run. You listen to your mind. It's time for me to bring you back here. I'm not allowing you to move me. You moved me many years already. Now it's time for me to invite you to come back and sit here with me. I am a buffalo boy. You are a buffalo. The mind is like a buffalo. It's always, running to the other's field. And we have the string. We need to call them back. This is the example of the Buddha. The Buddha said our mind is like a buffalo. And each of us, we are a buffalo boy. We always keep an eye on our buffalo. Make sure they stay in the right field. Don't allow them to come to others' field. And then we do that all the time. Even 20 minutes you sit there, you do the same. 30 minutes you sit there, you do the same. So the first thing is aware of the body. So when we sit, we are aware of the body. We are aware of the mind. Also, in daily life, we are aware of the feeling. When you're angry, we know we are angry. When you're happy, you know you are happy. When you're not feeling well, you know you're not feeling well. Both mentally and physically. Do not reject. Do not refuse. Because if we refuse, we lose the chance to heal. If we refuse, we lose the chance to help it. If we have problem, we accept, yes, I have problem. I need time to heal. And this is the purpose of practicing. Like when you say, are you cold? Yes, I'm cold. Then you will have a jacket. Are you hungry? Yes, I'm hungry. Somebody will give you some food. But if we are hungry, we say, no, I'm not. Then we have nothing to eat. So don't have to be shy. Be honest. Because if it's necessary to be honest, then why not? And then we declare that I'm hungry. Nothing to ashamed. Then why we have to refuse it? Of course, in this life, something we have to refuse because, it's related to family, to many others. Then we are aware why we're doing that. But this has happened to our own, and it's nothing wrong to say, I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, I'm cold. Or I'm not feeling well. Then you will receive some medication. Even when you are busy, but you know that you are busy, and you know how to enjoy your busy schedule, then that busy is not become something to bother you, but you enjoy time to doing it. Yesterday, myself, another monk, and young monks, and about 5-6 of us, we came to West Lock, and we spent whole day to clean up everything. Everybody work until 10 p.m. And after that, but we are not tired at all. And look back, and we have, we spent a whole day, but it's very worth. A lot of area has been cleaned. And though we busy, but we are mindfully and enjoy the time we working together, then things slowly. There's no one to rush us. We have no limit time that we have to finish this at 10, at 5 or whatever. Sometimes, the feelings is very important. That's why when you come into meditation, do not pressure yourself. Oh, I have to practice sitting meditation. No. Just tell yourself, I'm sitting and relax. You will have a different feeling. It's like when you are doing some writing, you will write beautifully. But if you have a pressure, I have to write nice and neat, then your writing is not nice at all. It's a feeling. When you come to the kitchen to cook, you just enjoy to cook, then your cooking is good and relaxed. But you have a pressure, I have to cook good because this is an important guest, then your cooking is turned out badly. A feeling. So sitting meditation will help us to live, relax, and enjoy, and try to reduce something called pressure. Sometimes nothing pressure us, but we pressure ourselves. And then we have problems. So that's why we easily call something as a problem, but actually they are not a problem. For example, sitting cross your legs, if you're not comfortable, change the position. Why you name it as a problem? But we easily call things as a problem as it become a major problem. The practicing here is to relax the mind. So that's why, before we invite the bell, we recite the Gatha, the verse. Body, speech, and mind held in perfect oneness. Because if the mind is calm, relaxed, your action will be relaxed and calm. If the mind is anxiety, your words also like that. If your mind is calm and relaxed, your words also calm and relaxed. The mind is the root. It controls everything. So why we need to come and sit every night at home? Take care of the root. Once the root is strong, the branches, the leaves also green and strong. The mind is the most important. If you look at things as easy, things will be easy. Some people, they are very serious taking the words from others. That's why they're easy to cry. They're easy to sad, to angry, to get mad, because they take the words from the other easily. I have a lot of young kids, when they come to retreat, and they have problem with that. Of course, they come together and sometimes they play together, and it's hard to get away from those kind of verbal fighting. And they get upset easily. And one day, sometime I saw a boy sitting at a corner. I said, "Why are you sitting here?" "Oh, that boy, he called me stupid." He called me silly or whatever. Sometimes, hey, you chicken. A chicken in their word mean, they scare you easily to scare, but I teasing them, no, you are man, you are not chicken. So this is what I want to introduce you, another practice of mindfulness and meditation. Meditate on daily, not only on the cushion, but you can apply meditation anywhere. Don't take things, just take things as they are. No more adding, because the more you add it, the more you make it heavy. The Buddha gave an example, like a person who already have heavy bags, and on the street people give him another potato, another things, and then he easily take, and then after that he have a heavy bag. Even the potato in the bag is already rotten. They still don't want to throw out. That's why they have two problems: heavy and stinky. Sometimes we take things that heavy us, and one is heavy us, and what happened to us ourselves? We are not relaxed and happy anymore. We take the problems of the others as our own. We take the words to become a rock. A word, sometimes the word is very simple, only 4 letters, 5 letters, but we have enough heavy to heavy ourselves. Throw away, let it go, put it down. Those are all the words that we can take. Put it in, save it, carry it, lift it up. Those are the words to make us problem. So sometimes the words is only letters. And then the words just come to this ear and out of this ear. But now we take it seriously. Everything we receive, we turn it become a rock. Do you know that we have enough power to turn things into lotus? Why not? What is lotus? Lotus is the flower from the mud. No mud, no lotus. This physical body will be gone one day. But if we know how to use this physical body right, this physical body, this temporary body, can make a lot of good things. Yesterday, I read an article. This news is quite long ago, but I didn't have a chance to read it. And yesterday, accidentally, I read this short interview from a very famous Vietnamese opera in Vietnam. He has a problem with his kidney. And then one day, he was replaced the kidney by a young man who died at the age of 36. And because he donate his kidney. So this kidney was replaced for this singer. And when people interview him, what does he feel after the replacement, and how is his health and his feeling? He said, now I feel very healthy, happy. And I deeply thanks to this young gentleman who donated me his kidney. And I feel that I have a responsibility to live happy and take more time to do anything to benefit others on behalf of this man. He died, but now I know that he was in me. On behalf of him, if my voice, if my singing still can, offer this music, this art to many audience, then I'm happy to do so. And I see that this young man, he died, but he never died. He only died his physical body, but his kidney never die. Now He's still with me, and I am continuing Him. I am His continuation. Same thing. We can reflect that we are the continuation of our ancestor, of our parents. If our ancestor is no longer here, they pass away, but we know that we are carry their blood, we carry their wishes, then we have the responsibility to live happily. The feelings, the perception, do not let the perception scare you. Do not let the perception, make you feel uncomfortable. Sometimes you say, oh, that must be a very scary place. You never been there. You just think. I think. And what you think is not the real thinking, not the real experience, but by the perception. And the perception, most of the time, is not correct. That's why we call wrong perception. So what is the insight, the wisdom help us to see clearly? Is that a perception, or is that a real experience? I don't think I can meditate because I have, problem with sitting. You see, when you think you cannot sit, then you refuse a chance to practice. I don't think I can vegetarian because I have problem with tofu. It's okay, you don't have to have tofu. You can have vegetables. Tofu is not the only one in vegetarian. If you cannot have this, you can have the others. So my friends, no matter where you go this vacation, summer vacation, bring your jacket along. Bring your the jacket of mindfulness. That has helped you to go through many rough times and things easily. And today, I would like to offer you a total relaxation, because I want to introduce you, for those who haven't had a chance to practice this, the way to relax your whole body, the way to help you to sleep easily. Okay? Because this practice only happens on Mindfulness Day. It's very rarely that we practice during the Friday session. But because of holiday, so we have a treat. And because that's why we cut off the sitting meditation, the walking meditation. So we take off some of this time. If you're able to stay back for another 15-20 minutes to relax your body, your whole body. And then I will guide you how to using this kind of meditation, and you can help yourself while asleep at home. Thank you very much for your time, your practice, your attendance. And you always nourish us a lot in our daily practice. Your presence on Friday, your presence regularly on to this practice center, you nourish a lot of the monastics in this monastery. And of course, we are nourish each other. So I hope that you, even you on the break, on the summer holidays, but you still continue to practice. Know exactly summer is short. Enjoy. And if you know how to enjoy like that, it's called meditation. It's called mindfulness.